I like to call this next lesson staying in your weight class. And what we're going to do for this is we're going to use Chris for an example. And what I mean by staying in your own weight class is this. You can see that Chris is going to be a very small trader, and he's going to trade 100 shares when he puts on a trade, maybe 200 shares when he puts on a trade. That's Chris's zone. That's his comfort zone. That's where I want Chris to be. Even if Chris starts doing a little better and starts making a little more money, we don't want Chris to go from trading 100 shares to start trading 1,000 shares. It just doesn't make sense for you to do that, and you're not going to be comfortable doing that. You're going to be much more nervous once you start upping your size. Stay in your weight class. If you're a 100-share trader, that's where I want you to be. If you're a 500-share trader, that's what I want you to be. Let me say one more thing about this, though. Over the course of time, what I want you to do is to increase your trading size. This is how we're going to make more money as we trade. So even Chris, who's trading 100 shares, here's what I want from Chris. I want Chris to show me one solid month of making money on a consistent basis. Then you know what I want Chris to do? I want him to trade 200 shares every time he does a trade next month. And the month after that, I want him to trade 300 shares. You get used to doing more size, and it's very quickly going to add to your bottom line on the P&L. But at the beginning, when you first start trading, you don't go from 0 to 100. You stay in your comfort zone, and that's where you stay until you get a little more confident about your trading. But I absolutely want you to up your size, because there is no limit to what we can do in day trading. The easiest thing you can do, very simple, Sam, put another 0 here. That's the easiest thing you can do. Instead of trading 100 shares, now you're trading 1,000 shares. P&L is going to grow exponentially. But you don't do that right away. You start and you stay at the beginning until you get confident and you get more adjusted to yourself. Next thing I want to talk about, and this is very, 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 very important, and it's actually one of my pet peeves. Don't get too confident. It's like going to the racetrack for the first time. The worst thing that could ever happen to you is you make a bet and you win $2,000. Now you're hooked. It's almost the same thing in day trading. And I'll tell you this right now. The market taketh and giveth away with great fury. So never, ever, ever get too confident in the market. Humility is one of the greatest things you can have as a day trader. Making money, losing money, try to stay on an even keel. Try to stay on an even keel at all times. Those three things we just talked about, very, very important lessons. Let's move on.